Hello, welcome back to Fist Entertainment for my next review. And that would be of 2021's Ghostbusters Afterlife, which is part of this 3-film collection. As you can see, it's the one that's at fourth center right up here at the top. Just so everybody knows, I do intend to buying all of the Ghostbuster films again and reviewing them in 4K at some point. Well, I don't like the plot synopsis on the back of this thing. It's not really that good. So, I will tell you what I perceive as the plot of Ghostbusters Afterlife. Taking place, almost 30 years, 33 years, yeah, I'd say like 33 years after the events of Ghostbusters 2, which takes place in 1989. If I get the character's name, Spencer. Yeah. Spengler. Yeah, Spengler. The character of Spengler has died. He has died mysteriously, although people say natural causes. And his daughter and her 2 children, who of course he never ever was a part of life on, inherit his house in the middle of nowhere, out in some desert farm land. And so they go out there and they discover interesting things, mysterious things happening. And obviously they dig up stuff like, for example, his granddaughter. Spengler's granddaughter, who is our main character by all accords, is our main character in this new movie. Like her father, sorry about that. Like her grandfather in the first 2 films, she is a nerdy scientist personality, and she discovers a lot of stuff scientific hanging around in her grandfather's house. And interesting enough, the spirit of her grandfather is communicating with her. And this is kind of a throwback movie to the first film. And what we discover is that Spengler actually died trying to save the world from a familiar villain, which is the villain of Gozer from the first Ghostbusters film. He has come back with a vengeance. And he was trying to prepare for it because it was predicted to happen in 2021 and failed and died doing it. And he set this farm land up not as a house, but as a trap to trap Gozer. And of course, it kind of goes and does a rehash of the first film in terms of the villain's plot. Take 2 people, turn them into dogs, to give Gozer power to come back to life. That's kind of, part of it, and that's probably part of the reason why a lot of people don't like the movie. But to me, this is one of the better Ghostbusters films because it has to do with family, of all things. And it has to do with reconnection and regret and just, moving on through regret, which is something I really like about this movie. Much like what I like about the last film is how, it deals with difficult subjects of humanity. Well, I think Ghostbusters Afterlife deals with difficult subjects of family. And that's part of the reason why I, again, like this one better than the first movie. I know. People are going to not like that, but the way I analyze a film, I analyze it from many different points of view. Maybe this will actually, we can understand why sometimes you'll hear subjects like slow burn or exposition. And sometimes exposition is not a bad thing. Sometimes it can be. Sometimes even a slow burn well, no, take that back. If it's just a slow burn, actually, no. Um, Sometimes even a slow burn is not necessarily a bad thing. People obviously give me a lot of crap about that when when you hear this word slow burn. But enough about that. Essentially, with the help of the original Ghostbusters, they had their final confrontation with Gozer and trap Gozer and save the world yet again. Now, what's interesting is the throwbacks and nostalgia of this film. Like, for example, instead of the big mushroom man like you had in the original '84 film, you have all these little tiny marshmallows. These little tiny marshmallows that kind of come to life. So the Marshmallow Man versus just little tiny marshmallows, and that's actually one of the big selling points of Ghost in this particular film, that it kind of gets pulled into the newest film as well, and does some really cool characters too. Like, I think that the main character, it doesn't really say her name on here. It's just a really cool character. Yeah, it's just not telling me. And I just think that, especially around the end, the final confrontation, I find it so emotionally engaged when you have the main original Ghostbusters, and they're trying to use their proton packs against Gozer, and it's not working, and they get defeated. And then you have this little 12-year-old kid, our main character, going ahead and showing bravery, fighting Gozer, and then you have the ghost of Spengler helping from beyond the grave. And what makes this very, very powerful is that the actor who plays Spengler is no longer with us, and of course that would be where is he? Howard Ramis. Howard Ramis died a few years before Ghostbusters Afterlife came out, and to honor him, they actually somehow wrote him into this film as a ghost, and it just works so well, and it's like a really good honor to the filmmakers and actors making a very heart-filling memorial to the actor who's no longer with us, and it just plays out so well. It just tells even from beyond the grave, that character is just very special, and they just couldn't make this new movie without him. And well, I can go on forever about how much I like this film, but ultimately, that's what I really like about it, is the family dynamics. Difficult subjects of family. Not to mention the visual effects are crazy in this movie, and the action's very, very good in the film, and the performances are very, 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 very good. Now let's talk about quality real quick. I wish I had the 4K of this, because it probably would be even better, but this has very, very, very good quality. The video is very, very spectacular, which of course is expected as a 2021 movie. The 5.1 DTS HDMA, which I believe is 5. Yeah, the 5.1 DTS HDMA sound presentation is top-notch, completely top-notch. No problems at all with it. Very much reference quality in terms of the audio. It's going to have a lot going on. In fact, it's going to get so loud in points you're going to have to turn it down, which is what I had to do several times watching this movie. So that's what I got to say about Ghostbusters Afterlife from 2021. If Keep in mind when I watched this is not first watch this. I believe it's like my third time watching the movie, or it might be in the second. Let me think about it. Yeah, second time actually. Second time watching the movie, and I enjoyed it the second time much more than I did the first time. So I get this film, and people are probably not gonna like this, but I give it a 3.5 stars. 3.5 stars. Which means I really think you should check it out. I don't think it's a perfect movie, which is why I'm not going to give it 4 stars. But it's definitely getting 3.5, because it's almost perfect. And that's all I gotta say about Ghostbusters Afterlife. And Foos says, check it out. And I'll see you on the next one.